Welcome, colleagues and classmates, from Ellie, Mike, and me, Arlene. This presentation is a review of our Module 1, Goals, Deliverables, and Tasks. Our module has been designed in response to our restructuring within Mike's Corporation. This restructuring requires subject matter experts, SMEs, to change the format of their content deliverable. Currently, SMEs brain dump. They place all their subject knowledge on a medium and hand the sum total off to an instructional designer, or ID. In future collaborations, SMEs must submit content to IDs in a usable format. The extent of the corporate restructuring will result in obsolescence for SMEs that cannot or choose not to make this adjustment. We anticipate a high level of intrinsic motivation by SMEs. The objective of this module is to create a learning experience that will support SMEs' understanding of adult learning theory, ALT, and provide them with opportunities to observe, reflect, and experiment with folding ALT into their content. SMEs currently exhibit a novice's understanding of how to present information by plowing ahead to incorporate all elements of content without differentiating or accounting for the ability of learners to understand what is being presented. This model aims at transitioning SMEs' delivery skill sets to an emerging level that demonstrates awareness of how their content is being perceived and understood by their end users. The potential exists for SMEs to become expert over time as they partner with IDs to deliver final products. Tasks within this module are aligned with Kolb's experiential learning theory. SMEs will gain experience using ALT in their content and apply the structured design process, ADDIE, the acronym for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate, to determine scope, purpose, and audience for their content. SMEs will reflect on how ALT is supported in their content, create a plan to use ALT in all of their deliverables, and experiment to develop appropriate resources for content deliverables. Our module will use the following references and resources: Raymond Walkowski's Enhancing Adult Motivation to Learn, Malcolm Knowles' Theory of Andragony, the Instructional Design System of ADDIE, and Bloom's Taxonomy for Hierarchy of Learning. Our module is designed with a series of formative assessments as deliverables. SMEs will explain the role of learners, SMEs, and IDs. They will apply inquiry and problem-based instruction to content, demonstrate an understanding of the principles of ALT and androgyny in content. They will outline and publish content format and develop a training project plan. As a summative assessment, SMEs will produce a content deliverable to an ID. The role of this module is to guide SMEs through the process of learning, novice to emerging level, where they apply ALT to their content delivery. Every interaction within the module intends to support SMEs as they build and create evidence demonstrating their understanding of ALT concepts, and demonstrate they can partner with IDs to build deliverables that are relevant to content and relatable to end users. On our last slide of this presentation, slide 9, you will find a link to a YouTube demo video of our live course. This link leads to a demonstration of our Module 1 interactive platform. Thank you for viewing and listening to our Module 1 presentation.
We're going to log in using a student account into the test site. Each role has its own particular security operations. As a student, you may only view and participate in the courses that you have been enrolled in. Now that we've logged in, we get a chance to view the basic site. This portal allows us access to the courses that we've been enrolled in this case, our Adult Learning Theory for subject matter experts. We click the link and we're introduced to the outline of the course. This is very similar to the course we've taken here in EDU 6211. Our main resources are located at the top of the screen with, in this case, discussion boards. Underneath that, the first module, information about what the module is going to cover, goals, expectations are all presented, as well as the types of resources that you'll find within this module. As we scroll down, we can view the second, third, and fourth sessions within this series. Let's take a closer look within Module 1 to see how this Moodle product presents the information to us. Within the individual sessions, now we have more of the meat of the content. We can insert videos, PowerPoints, images, animations, audio. In order to follow the same concept of distance learning that we've seen in this course, we're now including the readings and other media that you're going to use in order to understand the subject of this session. Below that, we list the assignments, including the overview of the assignment, when the assignments are due, the particulars of each, in this case 3 assignments for the initial phase, and then the follow-up. All of this has a direct link to the discussion board. At any time you can navigate either to the next module, or the third or the fourth in this case, or use the breadcrumbs and return to the base course presentation. Thanks for taking a look at our final presentation.